How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another Canadian Video Games channel, here to play more Kerbal Space Program. Last time we took the Kerbal Mark 14 here, and we went and we rescued a couple of Kerbals who, through no fault of their own, were abandoned around Minmus. We successfully saved them and brought them back. So that is good stuff. So this time, we're going to dump the 14, and we're going to work on the 15, and it's going to land on the Mun, Apollo style, and come back from the Mun, and it's all going to be awesome and, like, just crazy good. So, we need our lander can. And we need some science, and some docking ports, and all of that good stuff. Is it under utility? There's the hitchhiker pod. We can just stick more crew in there. We've got really crappy ladders. Lights. We're going to want some lights because the last couple times we tried to land on a body, we did land sort of on the dark side of it. Service bay. All service components such as RCS tanks, batteries, etc. Heat resistant service bay. I don't know that we would need that. What am I looking for? Clampotron. There we go, the Clampotron. There we go. Got the Clampotron at the top that we will use to connect to and from the main components of the shuttle. So we're gonna want a fuel tank, and we're gonna stick with the Rockomax fuel tank, but we're not gonna go huge because we're gonna do a thing. We're gonna do a thing with a smaller thing. So let's see. This would have been. Is that what we want to use? Is that what we want to use? I want to go to the slightly bigger tank, just because we can. Oh, before we go ahead and put a tank in there, we need. We want to have our sciencey bits. Right? We need to have our science equipment. Now, the Science Junior... That's going to be slightly awkward to put somewhere. And by slightly awkward, I mean incredibly awkward with this lander can. This massive lander can. How much crew can this thing take? 2 crew, which is sort of like the minimum that I want to have. So let's go ahead and so science. I want to be able to put some science stuff on here. How do I want to attach it? Do I want to put a radial docking port? Radial attachment port? No. 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 Okay, definitely want to bring a Science Junior with me. But how to attach it? Or can I put that inside of a service bay? That would be convenient. How big is the service bay? Okay, open the doors. Open service bay doors. Could I put a Science Junior in there? That's what I want to know. Yes. Yes, I can. Okay, yeah, this is go plan. This is go plan, and we will go ahead and put a thermometer on the inside. That's sort of floating there. I don't like it when it's just floating there. Okay, we'll put the other stuff on the back here. with the thermometer and the barometer and the mysterious goo, which can sit like that. That's all good. Close the service bay doors. Alright, this is good, this is good, this is good. And we'll go ahead and put a Pegasus mobility enhancer. That looks kind of weird. Hopefully that works. We can actually test that. Hold on. Let's just test that. Let's make sure it works. We don't need both of you. Let's just Bill. We will test that ladder actually works. This video we're probably only going to build and maybe launch. We're not going to have a full mission. Alright, EVA. Does anything go weird? No, you can go up and down that just fine. Alright, good. We'll go ahead and revert flight. Vehicle assembly bay. Good, so that all works. Now we're going to want a fuel tank. And this is the fuel tank is going to have to get us to and from lunar orbit. So we're going to want a fairly decent fuel tank. And it will be orange! Ha ha ha! And we're going to want, I think it's a structural, yes, Rockomax brand adapter. And we're going to put a Terrier engine on this thing. Because it's fuel efficient and it's also orange. So there we go. Oh, we're going to need more ladders and landing gear. Yes. Yes. Ground. Landing struts. We're going to want a few of these. 6 would be good. And like so. And I think that's good enough that it shouldn't crush the engine on landing. Here's hoping. Ooh. Maybe not. Maybe that's not quite good enough. It was off the ground there a little bit. Yes, they do manage to just lift it, which isn't hugely great. It would look really weird if they were just a bit too far down. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the move tool, and we will absolute. Just drag it. No, just. Would you? Can I? Please just. You're gonna snap to that position, are you? Well, what if we turned off the snap? I just tweaked ya. Dude, like, that doesn't look too weird, right? And that should be enough to keep it up, right? I mean, if it can hold up to curbing gravity, it should be able to hold up to Mun gravity. I want to see it just off the ground. There we go. Good. I'm happy. That's good for me. That is good for me. All right. So, no, do not do that. You will start retracted, like so. Good. Oh, we don't have a reaction wheel at all. How much monopropellant do you bring? 40. Alright, well, we will give you some RCA thrusters. Is that under here? Is that under fuel tanks? Control. Command and control. Here we are. We will put 4 of these around here. And then, just to be sure, we'll throw a couple monopropellant tanks on there. Just in case that's not enough fuel. How much do each of you carry? 20. So, alright, so we've doubled our monopropellant tanks. monopropellant fuel. So this here is our primary. This is our landing module, landing and takeoff. Enable crossfeed, yeah. We've got our science equipment inside the service bay. All of our science equipment is inside the service bay. Now, oh, ladders, right. We're going to need some ladders. So that's under utility. Ooh. We don't need two. We don't need two of them. Just there. Hopefully that's enough that the Kerbals can manage. We'll just take them down to the edge of the engine. They'll have to jump the remainder of the way, which should be fine. They're going to Kerbal. It's not, or to the Mun. It's not going to be that difficult. Do I want to just run a staircase up to here? Run a ladder up to here, or just run it over, or maybe just have them fly around? They can use their thrusters to handle that bit. That's fine with me. I think this lander is ready to go. So we will go ahead and open up sub-assemblies. We won't trash that. We'll keep that. Sure, why not? Oh, but first, we need to throw on a pod so that we can reroute from that to this. So this is the main thing, and now we can take this off. That's good. Sub-assemblies. And this will be the Mun Lander Mark II. So that is now saved. We'll just leave that off to the side there, just in case I lose it or something. So our return capsule. Oh! That's something I forgot to put on there. I'll put on a Communitron of some description. Right. So this is going to be our return trip. And I've learned my lesson. We're going to put all the parachutes in the world on here. So we put a big parachute. We're going to put other main chutes. And we're going to change our symmetry mode. Put a couple... maybe we don't change symmetry mode. Maybe we just put drag chutes down. Oh, that just doesn't look right. It's just got to put them off set somehow, and I don't like it. Maybe we put one and we don't worry about it too much. Fine. That'll do. Oh, also wanted to put lights on that thing. Right. So we've got all that. We want heat shield. Heat shield, heat shield, heat shield. Boom. There we go. That's our final descent into Kerbal stage. Oh, right. Communitron. Communitron. We'll put it here. Tilted up so it looks nice. We might not deploy it in the first place, so it's probably not even going to be a thing. Actually, I'd like to just take that up here and just do it a little bit more vertically. There we go. It's kind of tucked out of the way. It's fine. It's fine. So we're going to want coupling. We're going to want a decoupler and an fuel tank and engine. Do we want to use the same fuel tank and engine that we used on the Mun Lander as our final sort of flutter about stage. I think it's probably fine to do that. We'll leave this stage black and white. But we will need a adapter. And then a Terrier engine. These are pretty big things to be moving with just Terrier engines, but whatever. It's probably fine. Probably. And this is our return. This is our establish ourselves around the mun and return stage. We're going to want to separate out the drag chute there for everything else, and the rest of that's good. So we can go ahead and strap that down at the bottom. And we'll just go ahead and turn the shroud off, because that looks weird to me. Actually, it looks weirder without it, so go ahead, leave the shroud on. There we go. Now, before I forget, let's put a communitron and some lights on this thing. Right. Ooh, speaking of lights, I might want to put solar panels on you. Just in case. Just in case. We'll just decorate you with some solar panels. That's great. You decorate. That's great. Oh, you don't get a parachute on top. Ha ha ha. I need a docking port. Clampotron. That's under structural. Coupling. Clampotron. Whoa, that's kind of they let you do that. Yeah, let's not have that. Oh, it's gonna do that thing again. All right. Well, good thing we have the other two chutes. Two major chutes should be parachutes should be enough to bring it down safely. The clipping bugs me, but I'm not going to worry about it. Right. Now you need a communications system. And you probably could do with some batteries. Let's throw on a trio of batteries here just to add some power. We can go ahead and turn that back down. Go to communication. And we'll put a high gain antenna. Like right there. Yeah, I kind of like the way that looks. And then it'll deploy and it'll be kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm good with this. I'm good with this so far. This is all good so far. Good. Now I need a decoupler at this end. And an adapter. A Rockomax adapter. That's payload. No, I need structural. No, that's the wrong way around. Here we go. Rockomax adapter. Ooh. Or is that? No, that's the wrong way around. Yeah, Rockomax adapter. So we took a couple from the Rockomax adapter, and here we go ahead and we put on our shroud, our Airstream protective shroud. Ooh, okay. There we go. That looks pretty. That is a huge payload, though. That is a huge payload. Huge payload. Right. Oh, and I'm running out of camera space to work with just to look at this thing. Huge payload. We don't need an adapter there, though, so we can go ahead and find Now you put out 2880. No, you put out 2,000 kilonewtons of thrust. And the mainsail puts out 1,500 kilonewtons of thrust. And you put out 650. Okay. And you use just over twice as much fuel. You have the same gimbal. You get more ISP. You do just put out more thrust. And you put out, yeah, more thrust than that does. But if I use this as my main engine to go from Kerbal orbit to Moon orbit and all of that jazz, then that's alright. Then that's fine. One more thing is, right, I don't have the really nice big probe cores that actually would like fit in here. Although, back that up just a little bit. Just a, can't. Is this too small? Oh, that does look a bit silly. Yes. Never mind. We'll just delete the junk later. I'm not NASA. But yes, back to the engines. So the mainsail. And it's got some thrust to it. Now if I pair that with the twin-bore liquid fuel engines on the lifting stage, there'd be a lot of force there. A lot of force. Now, I used you and the skipper on my first, on the last mission with the Mark 14, as I used the skipper in order to lift that up when I could have used the mainsail. It does go through fuel much faster. So if I try to do this with the same amount of fuel, I might not make it. Ooh. Okay, let's throw this on there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of these twin bores and maybe a couple of the kickbacks. They don't put out that much force. How long do they burn for? Solid fuel 2,600. It goes through 41 fuel per second. I thought it said somewhere about how long these things burned for. Don't you say how long you burn for? Maybe not. But let's go ahead to decouplers. Which way are we facing here? Alright. Yeah, we're gonna need a pair of these. A reasonable height. Twin bores. Nope, that is not the right place for you to clip on. That is still not right. There we go, there's the twin bores. Now, I do know that if I go under aerodynamics, I've got these nose cones that are twisty and turny, and I can adapt to them with the appropriate piece from somewhere. I saw it not that long ago, and I cannot remember where I saw it. I swear I did. I mean, like, I could put the Rockomax brand adapters on there. I swear it was aerodynamics. Oh, here we are. These are fuel tanks. Ooh. Okay, hold. Absolute movement. Because then if I go to aerodynamic with the nose cone. Oh, that looks weird. That looks really weird. I don't know how well that'll work. But we will try it because it looks kind of weird and I like it. Alright, structural. Here we are. We need some connecting struts. I'll just throw a couple of these in. That did not work. Let's throw in one more here. That'll hold those away, hopefully, from everything else. And then we'll go ahead and we'll take some more radial decouplers, strap those in place, and throw on some solid rocket boosters. Where are they? The big ones. Alright. Okay, yeah, that's... They're quite tall. Oh yeah, it just looks weird. That just looks weird. Aerodynamic nose cones. Yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and move those. The absolute coordinate system. And just drag them down a little bit. Now that just doesn't look good at all. We do have some more fuel because of these, although it doesn't offer a huge amount of fuel, if being honest here. Okay, so we're going to want a few of these strapped to the sides of this thing to help it take off. Let's go ahead and bring you down a little bit. Bring you down a little bit more. Still not hitting the ground, which is good. It's all good. It's all good. We're going to have a lot of thrust. But we are moving a fairly large payload. We don't have... Oh, we don't have any... Again, I didn't put lights on this thing, which I totally meant to do. Let's get to... Utility Illuminator Mark II. We'll go ahead and rack that up to 4 of these things. Maybe just 3 of these things. Just underneath their various battery packs. Put a bunch of those on there. Got the Communitron, you've got all of that good stuff. But yeah, we don't have any inline reaction wheels. So let's just back that off and go to control, put in inline reaction wheel, connect that up, and does it still... Ah! It does still have everything inside nicely. Which engine is... That engine is firing off at that point. Now, you know what? It's not going to be a concern. Now, we don't have any other... We have the one inline reaction wheel. The gimbal on these things is going to be so important to make this thing fly properly. Alright, so... At launch, we're going to want all systems active. We're going to want the main engine. We're going to want the two twin engines. We're going to want all of these things to let go. Oh boy. No, not those things. Hold on. No, 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 no. These things. I want all of these things to go off. Not... We started the ship and everything's fallen off. Right, so the ones... You two will go off first. You two will release, because those things are going to burn out first. Then those will release. Then we should be in space. We can dump the shell. Then we'll dump the main. Yeah, we'll dump the main engine there. We will swap over to our lander and command pod, and it will all be good. Okay. And this is the Mark 15. Let's see if this works. Oh, crew. Yes. Command pod, we want pilot Valentina, scientist Bob, and engineer Bill. Good. We won't put anyone in the lander can because they won't be able to come home otherwise. This is good. This is good. Yes. Yes, this is acceptable. This is acceptable. Oh boy, this is going to end in so many bad ways. Okay, let's see if this works out. Alright, we've got the three of them up here. Good. Let's turn the SAS on. Oh boy. And I didn't put any extra anything on the rockets to hold them. Ooh, solid booster rockets might be a bit of a problem. Or not. Maybe it'll all work. Maybe it'll all work just fine. There we go. We're getting up and away. We can start trying to get this thing pointed in the right direction. Okay. Actually, the solid rockets might last longer than the liquid engine. Okay, yeah, was not expecting this much power. Ooh. Oh. I didn't run the fuel tanks to it. I made some mistakes. I made some mistakes. Some mistakes were made. And oh wow, yeah. We're just gonna revert flight to the assembly. Some mistakes were made. I never said I was good. Alright. Let's make sure we drain from the outside in. That's supposed to be symmetrical. So that the main engine still has fuel when we... That's probably why the solid rocket boosters lasted longer than the Right, solid rocket boosters are going to last longer. Right. I need to reverse the order. Oh, I've lost the thing. Solid rocket boosters are going to last longer than the other ones. That's interesting. That is interesting, yes. And I got to get this thing turned over really quickly, or I'm going up with a lot of height and a lot of wasted fuel to do so. Right, turn on the SAS. Throttle up the engines. Actually, what I could do is go in here and limit the thrust on this one. Right? Because that should reduce the fuel consumption. And I have way more thrust than I need. So, I'm going to do that for now. Way more thrust than necessary. And up we go. And we're going to start teasing her over. Relatively quickly before things start becoming aerodynamically difficult to deal with, and it's already starting to twist and turn. Here we go. This is much better. So we'll dump those and just kill the engine for a second. Yep, that's high enough. We'll go ahead and whoop, bring ourselves out to a nice circular orbit. Point at the maneuver. Take the engine. Remove the thrust limiter. At this point we can dump the space debris. Space debris? The fairing? I mean, we weren't quite in space yet, but it's working! I'm excited! This is working. Oh, this is so good. So good. Okay. Burn time 50 seconds. This is good. This is good. 50 seconds. Ooh, that's a lot of fuel. Right, bring up my displays. Although we do have a lot of fuel, but this is the good engine. This is the mainsail. It's the big beefy engine, and it's going to take that much power to. Yeah, we never did quite lean ourselves over for the horizontal burn. That was a vicious launch. Okay, yeah. Quite vicious. You go through a lot of fuel. Ooh, this is... This might be pushing the abilities of this rocket to perform adequately. We will see. We will see exactly how far we can get with our various amount of fuel and propellant. Well, propellant is... Yeah. We'll see how far we go. We'll see how far we go. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. And burn. That is a long burn, and that is... Fuel's disappearing quickly. This wasn't the most efficient launch, I will admit. Could have been handled better. Whew. I'm going to blame Valentina for this one. Oh yeah, that's almost all the fuel. That's almost all the fuel. Right. So, the Mun. This is our ascending node, so we'll go ahead and use this one. Just pull that out as a starting point. Drag that up. So they're saying we don't have enough fuel for that. Ooh. Let's keep pulling things down until we're using just barely enough fuel. Let's just see how far down we can. That's actually making it worse. There's the music. It's 800 meters. That's making it worse. We actually do need to be a bit more thrusty. Alright. This is probably going to take more than one shot to make this all work. Whatever's going on here, stop it. I don't care about you. It's a 15-minute burn. Whoa. What? Okay, I'm gonna delete that. Add a maneuver, periapsis, and delete that because I touched something. Let's just send it up until you run out of fuel. $12 seconds. That's what the burn actually is. It's 12 seconds. Alright. Well, then let's just go prograde. And we'll just burn for 12 seconds. We'll just burn this engine out. And we'll worry about the rest of it afterwards. We'll assemble our lander and try and work out how to get to the Mun. It's a very dark view. There we go. So, we can now disconnect from that. Alright, so we want to take you and decouple node. Set as target. We did do this. The shroud is still there for some reason. Oh, that's good. Okay, so we are going to point to the target. Ooh, no. Point. Just go. Let's point towards the target, sure. And then we go to assist, and normal? Where's normal take me? There. So radial out. Put us... Oh, activate the engine. Oh, what did I just do? What did I just do? I just did something terribly stupid. Oh, now I've just done something stupid. Oh, no! No, 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 no. Load save. Because it did say... Oh, no, it was auto-saving. We'll try this. Load there. 2 flights in progress. 2 flights in progress? Oh, no, what have I done? What have I done? Mark 15. Go to the Mark 15. Okay. I thought I went back to the middle of last episode. Oh no! No, okay. We can't revert flight. Oh, are you kidding? I can't. I've ruined it. I've absolutely ruined it there. Okay, guys. Guys. 2 of you can be saved! Oh no, that's gonna kill you as well. Never mind, get back in. Get back in. Okay, get on board. I have accidentally ruined everything for you. I'm sorry about that. Actually, hold on. We can try and do something a little bit insane. And board. And that's the target. All right. Target. Activate engine. You guys will make it! Valentina will not. They're already disappearing. Alright. Yep, they're on a collision course. Go EVA. Let go. RCS. Where are you? Fly after them! Fly! This wasn't a good idea. Oh no, we are gaining. We are gaining. Maybe we can make it. Oh. Oh. All right. All right. Okay. This is a little bit awkward to try and control, but no, this is fine. This is fine. Just missed it. Just missed it. Can we get the... Yes! Everybody makes it! Is that you retrograde? There's no heat shield. I tried. I really did. Oh, you're not... You're not going down at all, are you? No. Okay, let's go to the tracking station. This is a tad unfortunate. The lander, we will terminate. The debris, we will terminate. The other debris, we will terminate. Mark 10 debris. I'm killing it. It's not deorbiting. It's... You are also not doing anything, so we'll get rid of you. And now you... I'm afraid I must terminate. It'll be a while before they come back. They will return eventually. I think they come back eventually. In the meantime, we do need some more Kerbals. A pilot at the very least. Who do we have here? Ted Bart. Ted Bart's probably the better one. You're not courageous, but you're not stupid, so that's a benefit. You're very stupid. You're not good. We'll take Ted Bart, and we'll take Milzor, and we need a bonus engineer. You're pretty good, and a second scientist. You're the only one we have, and you're pretty stupid, but that'll do. I have 2 engineers, 2 pilots, and 2 scientists. Good. But unfortunately, we did lose a few Kerbals there. That was unfortunate. We will try that again. We will try that again. With the new crew. Ted Bart, Jedcal, and Muckdred. Next time, we will do this. We'll do it better, without any of the ridiculous screw-ups. Yeah, that engine is disappointing. We'll just limit that to like 15 thrust again. We'll just save that for next time. Until then, have a good one.